Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Stoneblock 2. This is episode 12, baby. We're getting some stuff started. You can see down there we're admiring our beautiful machines that we put together last time. They're going to help us do so much stuff in the future. Two of those right there in the middle set up for automatic ore processing, which is something that we're going to get to today. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it in just a little bit. But first off, let me ask you a question. What do you think about this yellow roof? I don't know about it. I don't know. Some of the artwork that I was looking at, or photos more like, displayed that some libraries have like kind of a canvassy old parchment paper, kind of a yellow dome roof to them. I'm not sure it really matches our build style because this is like a brand new color that doesn't exist anywhere else except in those caution blocks, which is, like I said, totally temporary. Um, so I did this gray one, and I'm thinking about replacing the yellow one with this. And I'm open to another color too. I thought about using blue, but I thought that it would kind of clash with everything else that we're doing here in the library, because even though we have the temple blocks, it's kind of like the top inside the library, we don't have any blue, because all of the temple blocks we see down here are eventually going to be covered either by shelves, bookcases, or some other thing that we're putting together, the ME systems, the autocrafters, whatever. So we're not really going to have any blue in this area, so I thought maybe we'd go for a nice neutral gray. It's sort of the middle of the road gray as far as the flat colored blocks go. I also added this Celtic symbol, Celtic knot basalt as sort of a backing to it, and I also raised the columns up a little bit and added some coppers with the aesthetic quartz and hid some glowstone in them to give us some light into this area. But yeah, I'm thinking about moving on to this gray roof, and I want your opinion on what you think is better there. That one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, so second thing, this is becoming, like, I went around the whole edge with this thing, and so I was kind of thinking that maybe this would be our our topper or accent block going around the internals of the base, which we have still not really thought about what we're going to do on. So give me your opinion on that. Do you like this pattern? I think it's fantastic, but I'm willing to hear out some other ideas or dissenting opinions. But anyways, guys, the first thing that we're going to do today is we got to take a trip to the end of all places. Yes, so we haven't been there yet. Like I said in one of my comments before, the way that you get to the end is you go to the mining dimension, and then doing the exact same thing that you did to get there, you just do to get out. So you have to sort of tunnel your way all the way to the top. So this is me going from 0 up to 255 for like the next solid couple of minutes. I'll be right back. All right, we got our elevators in place, and so now we're ready to go up to the end. This will be a first for us in this series. We have not been here yet. Well, and there we go. So you can see that the end is kind of exactly like the other ones in that it is just a big ball of whatever as well. I think there might still be an Ender Dragon like up near the top, but I'm not 100% certain. I'm pretty sure that that's all three dimensions that we can visit. There's definitely no Nether, so we can't go there. I'm pretty sure that the mining dimension that they put in takes place of both the Deep Dark and Aromatic Crafts mining dimension, and then there is just the end. Those are the only three, unless we make some using RF tools. So, but to get started here, we're going to need a good bit of this stuff, because this is actually kind of key to what I want here, is this ender stone. Like, I really need this. This is actually something, this is the reason that I came here, was to get the end stone. Now, if we happened to also run into something special, like some chests or something, but I really think that it's just this. It's the same stuff as it has been every other time. I'm also going to show you a little trick in this pack, if I haven't before, is that you have access to the home commands, the back commands, and also the set home commands. So if we type in set home end, just like that, home end set, now we can use /home, and this will take us back to our dimension, right back to wherever we set it, which I set it in the center of our main location. It brought us back to our base. But then if we type home end, it'll take us right back to where we were in the end dimension after a quick load. There we go. So now we can just go back and forth between these two areas, no problem whatsoever. And now I'm going to set around to collecting some stone and mining to the top, guys. I'll be right back. Well, I'm sad to report that I got all the way to the top and it is just more bedrock. And you can see I'm in it now. There is no other dimension I can go to. And there's no Ender Dragon. So I guess all of the stuff that you can get from the Ender Dragon is craftable, maybe? I don't know, because there's definitely some stuff that I've seen where it's a drop from an Ender Dragon is what gets it for you. So, I don't know. Maybe there's another way we can spawn the Ender Dragon, but there's no obsidian, and we have to be in the end dimension. Maybe we can build a way to spawn him? I'll have to look into that. So anyways, we're going to dive back down. I've got plenty of the crushed Ender Gravel stuff that I need. And we're going to just really quickly drop some more here and then balance the grid. And then we'll pull out what we can and then take the rest. And then we're going to head back home. So, I'll be back. Still can't I just can't decide on this roof. I really can't. So, we're back in our base, obviously. We're going to put together a couple of things, and this is going to be how we're generating the resources that we're going to generate. So, right here, I've got an enchanter from Ender.io. This is not for resource generation. This is to help us with resource generation. Then we're going to come over here, and we're going to grab a auto sieve. Now, what this is a machine. It's effectively these things right over here, these, except you do it just in a single block, and you do it with power. And you also do it with a little person helping you out. So if we come over here to this anvil, we can put in this name tag, and if we put in the name of a person, in this case, we're going to do Nightly Elf, because this is one of my friends, IRL. They're going to help us out. So then we're going to, let's see, where should we do it? I guess, honestly, just right next to the anvil is probably the best place. We'll throw down the enchanter. This doesn't require any power. You just put in the right materials and stuff, and then you can pull enchantments out of it by using your own personal XP. We will also need a little bit of lapis, as that is now the enchantment material, of course. So we put in a book and quill, then we put in whatever the material is, in this case, compressed Ender Gravel, and then the lapis, and then we can get a book for Sieve Fortune 3. Now this increases the amount of drops that we get from our sieve, and we can put it onto our diamond mesh, and then we get Sieve Fortune 3 on our stiffened diamond mesh. Okay, so then we're going to come over here and we're going to slap this bad boy down. And you can see here right now it is Spectacular 101, but if we click it with our name tag, it should switch over to Nightly Elf. Yeah! Woo! You'll have to tell me if that's the right skin or if I totally grabbed someone else, but I think that is correct. So that's going to help us out. And then inside here you can see it has no mesh, so we have to put one in here. And then we put in whatever material it is we want it to pull, and then it's going to auto-populate in here with all of the drops that it gets. So if we come over here and we grab ourselves, say, some cobble, in this case we'll grab just like a full stack of a normal cobblestone. And then we leave it put together because obviously we have a compressed hammer. Anyways, yeah, so we'll drop this down because we're trying to get to gravel, right? So boom, boom, we've got gravel now. So now if we come over here to this machine and we throw in this gravel, you can see it's going to start its work, and it only consumes 40 RF-FE. It's the same stuff a tick, so it's not anything too spectacular. But we'll go ahead and we'll throw an energy conduit on here, so it's got infinite power basically. This guy will slowly pull through the materials and drop us what we need from it. So yay! And then if we also similarly hook it up to our item conduit line, which we can do that, and then we'll have to set the item conduit to always extract, or always active, and then we come down here, it should start pulling out some stuff immediately because the network already has room space for most of these things. Yeah, I guess I actually hooked it up to all of it because I didn't know, I couldn't remember if I hooked this up to actually push in, but yeah, okay. I've got it on insert. So yeah, it's going to pull all of the materials out of that and deposit it into the various locations. Now, we want to keep this because this is sort of like auto-compressing the materials for us on what it is we're going to take. But what we do want to do is we want to grab this, 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 and this. So those are all the metal types, and we want to take out an advanced item filter. You see where I'm going with this already? Or are you still entranced? Have you not figured it out yet? So we're going to grab this pulverizer here, and we're going to put the advanced item filter on it. And then we're going to edit the filter settings. We want it to pull this, 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 that, 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 and one of those, and also that, and also that. Okay, so that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Yes, fantastic. And then we're going to put it in the correct side because we didn't do that because we want it on insert. So we're going to insert. It's got it going, is set to whitelist. So then it should start grabbing those materials out if we put the back to pull instead of push. Or push and pull, I think is what it's on right now. So it's kind of doing everything. Let's see, is it going to grab it? Auto input enabled. It should be grabbing it. I don't know why it's not. Okay, so I'll go and figure that out. Give me a second. Oh yeah, it was a super simple thing. I just hadn't put this to always active on the output. So now it should be throwing it in here. Yes. So then we're going to do, we want this to just blue, actually, for now. So we're going to have this, and we're going to go ahead and turn auto output back on. And then it should drop it over here and then start processing it. And of course the fluid stuff will already be pumped out because I did get the energy or the fluid conduits in between episodes and hooked them up to that black hole tank up there. So yeah, that's automatic ore. Done. Everything that we get from this machine is going to be automatically put into the correct place here and then dropped into here to be smelted up. And I don't think there's any one of these that drops a secondary material that we can't just deal with the same way. So we should be completely fine on that being set up. So the next thing that we need is a way to automatically generate gravel. Alright, having thought about it for like a good little while there on exactly how we're going to put the gravel and other materials that we need to get into there, we're going to do it through mystical agriculture. So right here, I've got this set up. Prosperity shards are something you can get through sieving. You can also find it as an ore in the different dimensions other than the overworld one. So we're going to go ahead and take those. That'll give us a quest complete. And then we are going to go ahead and turn them into the level 1 crafting seeds. That should also give us a quest complete. And then we're going to get, first we're going to start with dirt and stone. So the dirt seed, that is wood. That is not dirt at all. Where is dirt? Wood, dirt. 4 dirt, same kind of setup as the other one. And then the stone ones, same thing, but smooth stone. So let's go ahead and pop this down here and pop this around the edges. And then we're going to get ourselves 4 pieces of smooth stone, 4 pieces of dirt. So dirt's going to be easy, of course. We're just going to smash down this into gravel and then this again into dirt. Fantastic. There is our dirt seed. So we'll grab that. We're only going to get 1 of all of this because in truth we're just going to put these inside of the garden cloche. The cloche, and that's going to be what generates our essence for us. Fantastic. So we got that done, and then we are going to find our cloche. Now for the moment, we're going to come out here and we're going to take, what's this one? Seeds, yeah, we'll take that out. Although we do need to continually generate seeds. And we'll go ahead and stick the dirt one in there, and then you can see it slowly start to make the crop. And then over here, what's this? This is the actual essence one. We'll leave it going. Cactus we'll leave going. Honestly, I'm going to take this one out because this is slow. It is so slow. Can we get a dirt essence? Can we get, I'm just going to steal this for the moment since that's full anyways. So we'll pop that in, and then we'll start getting some stone out of it. Now, of course, we need to find these a permanent home, and now that we're actually breaking into it, I'm going to have to actually do that. So probably we'll see in the next episode some time devoted to making something out here. I've got a couple of ideas, but haven't really decided what to go with just yet. But it's getting everything that it needs there, so it's starting to produce the essence. So then we need to pipe it around, and for the temporary, since we're not sure exactly where this is going to go yet, let's go ahead and grab out, where are they? And we've got them, right? Endure. Oh no, they're right there. Gosh. Of course, the second I would start trying to put some together, I would just see it because that's how this works. And then since this is a farm one, we want it to be a little bit of a different setup. And where is the cactus green? I know that I have some. I did not use it all. I didn't. There's no way. Is it in my projects bag? Did I use it all or did I throw it in here instead? No, 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 yes. There we go. Cactus green. So, these are right now defaulted to the mob farm one because that's what's piping this stuff up here. So basically what we got to do is change the color on it. So for the farm, we're going to do green right here. Yeah, right there. Actually, you know what? Green there. And then did I see that we had some, yeah, brown. We'll grab that. Hacha, hacha, and then the lapis. Hacha, hacha. There we go. So now it's like a dirt, grass, sky, or water, depending. So this is a very good colors for a farm chest. All right, take that, and then we're going to put one of them back behind here, because this is going to be where we store all of the stuff that we get from the farm. So I'll just put it there for now. I mean, eventually we'll find it an actual permanent home, but for now we'll do that. Get ourselves a few item conduits right there, and we're going to do from this one insert only, and from this one extract always active. Okay, now we're going to head back out here, and we'll go ahead and put this one down here, and then we'll grab that third one, slap it there, extract always, and then turn this to insert. Oh no. Oh no. Let's pull out our wrench, because I messed it up. There we go. Now it's on insert. Okay, so we've got the dirt and the stone essence rolling in, so then we just need to put it into a storage chest crate thingy, so that way it'll be getting made. And put our wrench away. Ta-ta-ta. Then boop. And then boop. And we'll start to see this roll in. So now, what we have to do here is we have to build up a reserve, and then we're going to put it into an auto crafter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to sort of like a higher priority thing. But I want to get to that one down there. So we'll have to come in over here. This needs to be priority 1. So that way, when we do set up the automatic pull for permanence instead of just for this, it's going to pull all of the stuff in, and it'll put it here first before it puts it anywhere else. Because that's key. Because then what we need to do is we need to take... Oh, I don't have one there. Do I have one up here? Yes, filter. We need a filter. We only need one filter, though, so I'm going to put one back. Okay. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to get to our auto crafter, which is the second one there. Yeah. Is this the... This is the crafter. Okay. So we're going to have insert, and we'll put the item filter here. And then we'll edit the settings, and I didn't grab any of the danged old essence. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll have to head back over. If I can jump through all of this successfully. We need 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. So that's what we need. Make the jumps. Make the jumps. Oh, so good. Make the more jumps. Oh, still so good. Okay. So we got this. We're going to do dirt and stone essence. Yep. And then we're going to put it into here as a recipe. So we'll click that, double click that, do that, and that, and that. Or is it the reverse? Okay, so how about that, and then that, and that? No? Okay, clear all this. Let's look it up. Instead of trying to figure it out, let's just look it up. Dirt's down, stone's up. Okay. So double click again. Dirt's down, stone's up. There we go. And then we click apply. And then it has a recipe for gravel now. So the reason we set up the priorities over there on the farm chest the way that we did is because eventually it's going to pull from that chest into the storage drawers. When that storage drawer is full, which should not take very long since it's got only a small capacity because we haven't upgraded or anything, and we're not going to put a destruction catalyst on it, then it'll pull any of the excess of these 2 essences into this to make gravel. You with me so far? This is going great, right? So then over here, basically what we have to do is we have to auto insert gravel at a low priority. So that way it'll leave anything that we have stored somewhere alone and only pull the stuff that it makes from the crafter. And we could take this directly from the crafter, but there's not really a reason to do that necessarily. So also very convenient, right, that I had 2 of them before and I put one away. Haha! Anyways, so we'll kind of move here. We'll hit insert. We'll put this down here, and then we'll go ahead and have it craft this. And I want it to go to an external craft. There we go. So we'll do that. It'll make the gravel. Oh, I have to hit apply for it to go to external. Yeah. Okay, so it's saved now. Should be. Let's double check. External. Okay, good. So then, if we come over here, we can click on this filter and set it to where it'll whitelist gravel to go into this, and so that should be the only thing that it inserts. And then we put more gravel in, it's going to automatically hit it and go, 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 go. Also, another thing that you can do here is if you right-click this with food, you feed the guy and he speeds up just a little bit. You can see up there in the top, he got a little bit of a speed boost, and so now he is churning through that just a little bit faster. I don't think it uses any extra energy because you're using up the food, and the speed boost is proportional to what kind of food you give them, like how much hunger and saturation that it puts down. So like if we come over here and we get some of this pizza, because this pizza doesn't have like, it's not bad really on hunger or saturation. It is better than what we're currently using, so we're probably going to switch over to it. But basically, if we give him the pizza, you can see the speed boost is a little bit higher at 8.5. So yeah, that's automatic gravel, automatic ore processing, yada, 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 done, done, done. We just have to wait for it to get a backlog of these 2 essences in here and set it up to where it is permanently putting it into the bottom, so that way it will put it into the storage or the crafter over there once it is done with the backlog. So yeah, that's fantastic. So let me look around a little bit, see if there's something else we can do, and then we'll kind of wrap this one up a little bit. So actually, I just looked at the time, and that's pretty much the episode done and dusted. So need your opinion on the ceiling. Don't forget. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to open up 10 legendary loot crates, and we will see what kind of fantastic stuff, if any, we happen to get. So we're just going to do them one at a time. Boop. Growth Crystal Tier 3. Yeah, it's not bad. We're not going to do much manual farming, though, so that's not as big a deal for us. Then we got 2 Emerald Storage upgrades. Not anything to sneeze at. Extreme Vector Plates. That'll speed up the mob farm. Advanced Item Collectors are good. Solium Dagger. That's cool, because actually if we go pretty deep into Mystical Agriculture, we will need this to be able to get us the mob chunks. So not having to create that is kind of a good deal, especially since I don't know if we can find any of the soul stone stuff, because that normally comes from the nether. So that's actually a really good thing to get. 2 Insanium Essence. That's the top tier essence for mystical aggradations or agriculture. It's the tier 6 material that's used to produce stuff like the Nether Star, uh, the Nether Star seeds or the Draconium seeds, the Awakened Draconium seeds. So that's definitely good to get some of. Cobblestone generator tier 5. We could speed up our cobblestone generator here if we wanted to, but I honestly don't feel like we really need to. We might use that for some other lava production stuff later. And then a piece of dark matter. That's fantastic because we will need this to get into some of the stuff later. And especially if we already have one, once we start getting into the Project E stuff, we can just go ahead and duplicate it immediately. So that's actually a pretty good thing for us to get. So then we've got 4 quests to get. We went and got our auto sieve. Yeah, so we'll get that. And we got 8 Black Lotuses. That'll help us skip some Botania stuff, which is nice. We went to the end, so we got an entity detector. I'm not sure what we could use that for, but I'm sure there are lots of applications. We also made the base crafting seeds. Redstone furnace, basic. Not anything great, but I'm not going to complain. And then a Herculean flux storage. So that's what we have here, actually. That's the tier 2 of it, and you require 6 of these to make the biggest one. So I wonder if we can get that just purely through quest stuff. That'd be kind of a neat like trick to see if we could pull off. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. If you liked it, please put a like on the video. If you want to see more, subscribe if you're new, because there's still more of this coming. And also feel free to hit that notification bell so you'll just automatically be told when there's a new episode. You won't have to come and check yourself. Just watch them. Be at peace. Everything. Alright, so that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later!